very much, Nadia.
You're welcome.
Hi, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah.
My name is Michael Pierre-Charles, and I am here today to talk to you guys about motivation, empathy, and resilience. When you look at me here, you look at me right now, like I look normal, I look in shape, I look like someone who is happy and everything is well. But underneath all of this is someone who went through a very challenging period in his life and a lot of hardship. And I'm here to talk about this with you guys today.
Do you understand what hardship means?
Yes.
What's that? Hardship. When you go through a lot of hardship. Why do you say yeah then? Then yeah. Hard. So it comes from the word hard. Hardship. Difficult things in life. What's that? Yes. Good job.
Nice.
So we understand cues like that. All right. Sorry to disturb you.
Oh yeah, no problem, anytime. And by the way, while I'm talking, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to raise your hand and I'll answer as best as I can. So this is going to be separated into 3 sections, where I'm going to talk about myself pre-2019. Yes, I know that sounds far, but you'll understand. Me also during 2019, and me later on. And you guys are going to understand throughout my presentation. So again, you see me here, I'm stretching, I look swole, I look in shape. This was me before 2019. I was someone who lived a very active lifestyle. I was doing everything. I was training, I was doing bicycling, I was swimming, yoga, you name it, I was doing everything. I also had a great job at that time. I was working for La Ville de Montréal as a blue-collar worker, driver. So I enjoyed that job a lot. I was also a part-time background actor / actor. So I do also a lot of that too. I dabble myself in that. Okay, you guys probably have your parents watching a lot of French shows. Do you guys know the show Stat?
Yeah.
Stat? Well, I appeared on Stat. You guys know Indéfendable?
Yeah.
I also appeared on Indéfendable. District 31.
Yeah.
I also appeared on District 31. Among several other shows like Voter, Bougon, Mémoire Vive, Au Cœur Battant. Those are just the French ones. In English, there's even more. So I do a lot of that. So I was doing all of that at that period in my life, and I had great relationships, and everything was well. As you can see also in this picture, again, fitness. I look all swollen. Look at this guy. He looks good, eh?
Yeah.
Yes. So I was into all of that. I was very happy at that period. And I also was a part-time model too, which I also appear in several campaigns where you see me in a campaign. This one's for the Vieux Port de Montréal, so you see me seeing me. So everything was cool. And then 2019 arrived. In January 2019, first of all, it was winter, so I mean, we know how it is in winter. It's cold, it's frigid, we don't like it. But at that period, I was starting to feel tingling going through my body. I didn't know what it was, but I thought to myself, okay, maybe it's cold, it's winter. I'm doing a lot, I'm working out, I'm doing 2 jobs, I'm doing a lot. So maybe, okay, Mike, you should calm down, you should relax. Don't do too many things at the same time and you're gonna feel better. That's what I said to myself. So I just focused on just my main job alone. But I was still feeling weak. Like, you know that feeling when you play and you hurt yourself and you got that tingling feeling going through an arm or another arm?
Yeah.
Well, I was getting that all the time.
Who says no? It's okay. If you don't understand, it's better to say I don't understand.
Oh, if you don't understand, I can explain
Yeah.
it too. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, you can even say it in French too.
Yes,
Je
you can say it in
parfaitement
French,
bilingue
that's
aussi. So yes, the tingling that I was talking about, I was feeling it throughout my arms, my legs, even my chest. I was like, okay, that's weird. So then I just let it go. But then I was starting to feel weaker and weaker for some reason. I just didn't understand. Just to picture how things was about to go. Okay, let me show you this. I have 2 dogs at home. Okay, I got a cute little pug, and I have a mixer here that I have up top. And my pug, normally, I could carry him anywhere I want. And you guys are tall, you guys could carry a cat or a dog. You know, it's easy. You guys probably have some pets at home also. Well, me, at that time, I was feeling so weak that I had to take all my strength and to pick up my dog just to put him on the bed. That's not normal. You know, we're all strong here. We could all pick up a dog like this weight easily and put him on the bed. But I had trouble doing it. At that time, I was also driving a manual vehicle, manual car, the real manual with the stick shift, not the buttons there. And I was driving a truck at my job. And I had trouble shifting the speed on the truck and the car because I was feeling weak. Like, that's dangerous when you're driving on the road in winter, you know, that's not safe. So I took a break from my job and I decided to go see the doctor. And I asked my doctor, something wrong with me. I feel weak. I don't know what's going on. So the doctor made me do blood tests, urine tests, scans, like any test you can think of. I've done it all. And it always came back negative, meaning that everything was fine. I was like, no, this is something wrong. Like it must be something. I know I don't feel good. And with time, I was getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And I was starting to walk like if I'm an old man. And then finally that day came, March 29, 2019. I was feeling so weak that prior to that, my doctor saw me for the last time in several years actually. He saw me walking like really slow, really frail. He's like, what's wrong with you? Like, you're not supposed to walk like that. Like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna send you to the hospital. You're gonna go see a specialist, see what's going on, because you're walking way too slow. You're too young for that. I go to the hospital. I go see the doctor. I see the professional. Made me sit on the chair. Not this cozy, but you know, a chair, hospital chair. And you guys know this test where you know they take the hammer and they slam you on the leg to to test your reflexes. Yeah, exactly that one. So he took the hammer, the rubber hammer, hit my knee. No, nothing happened. No bueno. Bien. He hit again. Still nothing happening. And normally, when you hit your leg, you're supposed to have this reflex, with your leg going up. Nothing happened. So he looked at me, and he said in French, Monsieur Pierre-Charles, ça va pas bien. Faut qu'on vous garde encore quelques journées, peut-être 1 ou 2 semaines, pour faire d'autres examens sur vous. And when that happened, I was nervous. I didn't know how to react. I'm like, I don't get it. What is wrong with me? I'm young. I'm healthy. Why is this happening to me? So I stayed at the hospital because I didn't have a choice. But when the doctor said I was gonna stay, like maybe a week or 2 at the hospital, finally it ended up that I stayed 9 months at the hospital. 9 whole months, yes.
But like your dog,
Oh, my dog. Well, luckily, I had some family that was able to take care of my dogs. Because, funny thing, when I was at the hospital, like I said, 9 months, I couldn't see my dog because I'm at the hospital. So I didn't see my dog I only saw my dog once because I was outside and that's it. I didn't see my dog the whole time I was at the hospital because I wasn't feeling that I was sick. And I'm saying 9 months. So obviously 9 months, it seems long. So you guys start school in September, right?
Yeah.
And you guys finish school in June?
Yeah.
That's 9 months. So that's the whole time I stayed in the hospital. So the school year, it's long. You guys can't wait till it's June. It's finished summertime. Yay! Well, me it was kind of like that, but like the opposite. I'm in the hospital for 9 months, and I'm like, what am I doing here? That was by far the darkest period in my life. It wasn't great. I didn't know how I reached in this position. I was in the hospital bed, and I was looking like this in the beginning. Don't worry, there's worse. Brace yourself. Right now, I'm starting to lose some feeling. You see, my eyes is one of my eyes is a little bit weak. I have needles going through here and tubes. I think this was dialysis, it's called. I don't need to explain it to you guys. You guys are too young to learn that. It's not great. I had to get all of these things done. And you see, I got all this hospital food. Yummy. No, not yummy. Not great. So I was in this position. Finally, I learned what I have. After they did a lot of tests, I'm not going to name you all the tests because I'm going to lose you guys, but they did a lot of tests. They found out what I have. I have chronic inflammatory demyelinating polyneuropathy. That yes. Oh boy. Ouf. Je sais même pas si je vais m'avancer en français. Okay. I'll make it easy. Well, first of all, it's also called CIDP. That's a shorter version. Okay, in French. Okay. Vous savez c'est quoi la sclérose?
Oui.
Non. Ok. C'est oui.
C'est quand, normalement, comme des genres de plaques de crunouche se forment dans ton cerveau, puis tes nerfs, tu peux devenir paralysé ou avoir du mal à bouger à cause de ça.
Très bonne réponse. T'es pas loin, mais c'est une très bonne réponse. Et moi, qu'est-ce que j'avais? C'est quelque chose dans la même famille. Tu avais dit paralysé et tout. Mais avec qu'est-ce qui m'est arrivé, j'étais devenu paralysé. J'étais paralysé. Peut-être, c'est pas paralysé à 100%, mais j'étais paralysé un bon 80%. So, basically, my body, I couldn't move properly. So, normally we're here, I can raise my hand, I can lift my foot, I can do all of that stuff. I couldn't do that. So, slowly but surely, because I wasn't feeling good, my hands went from here all the way to here, to here, to here, and then after that goes down and I can't move. I can only move my shoulder. I can't move nothing. My legs, they were weak. So now I'm standing in front of you guys. Well, my legs are paralyzed too. So when I try to stand, I need a walker. And even with a walker, I still can't stand straight. So one time I was walking in the hospital and I lost my balance and I crashed to the wall and I fall on the floor. And the doctor said, okay, well, no, that's not good. You can't stand anymore because you're too weak. So we're gonna put you in a wheelchair and we're gonna put a belt on you at all times. Because we don't want you to fall down in your face because I don't have no reflexes, no nothing. I can't hold myself, so I'm gonna just crash and hit my head. That's very dangerous. So I was paralyzed. And again, that was a very, very hard period for me. It's like I'm a grown man, and I was feeling better before, and then this happened to me all of a sudden. And how did I get it? I don't know. I have no idea. I just got it. Okay, it's like what I have is one chance out of 100,000 to have what I have, CIDP. Or like you were saying, kind of like sclerosis paralysis, that same thing. So it's like if I hit the lottery, but in reverse. So instead of winning money, well, I got this. 1 out of 100,000, who would have thought? Yeah, So you see me looking like this. Well, when I was at my lowest, I was like this. So you saw me in the pictures before. I'm there showing my muscle, looking all swole, looking all happy, And then I wasn't feeling well, and I went all the way down, and I crashed, and I was on this wheelchair, looking skinny. Before, when you saw me in the other picture, I was 170 pounds. all mostly muscle. When I wasn't feeling well, I went all the way down to 120 pounds. You guys are in 6th grade, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know your math. So 170, 120, that's 50-pound difference. That's a lot. That's in like not even like what, 2 months? 2 months that I went all the way down. That's unhealthy. That's not normal. I was skinny. I lost all of my muscles. I got, as they call, I was atrophied because my muscles went away, and I couldn't move. So obviously, if you don't move, then you can't get your functions rolling, and you obviously I was paralyzed, and this is what happened. I'm still alive at least, but I feel like deep down I don't have no purpose. Like I'm in a chair. What do I do? A couple of months ago, I was working in a truck. Now I'm in a chair. I don't know what I have. I don't know what's the cure. I don't know what's gonna happen to me in the future. It's very scary. It's very scary to think about that. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I'm gonna explain really quick how it works, what I have. I'm gonna take a very easy example. And everybody knows this with USB key. We'll have our iPads, our iPhones, our smartphones, everything, right? Well, to charge your phone, you have to get the signal from here to go all the way to here to plug it on your phone. We all agree.
Yeah, simple.
Very simple. Well, this is like your nerves. So your nerves goes from your brain all the way to whatever body part to make it function. So we don't think about it, but it's automatic. You think about raising your hands, you raise your hands. You don't second guess. Well, let's say if this cable, started to not work anymore. You start to chip in the cable, play around with it, take off the protection, exactly bite on it, which I don't suggest. Well, the signal is not going to go through. And you might do this thing where, like when the cable doesn't work properly, you're playing around with the cable, trying to make it work, to try to charge it. Well, now imagine this is your nerve in your body. So if it's damaged, which what happened to me, because my system auto-attack itself, it was damaging the protection of the cable. So the signal was wasn't going through. So that means if the signal's not going through, then if I try to raise my hand, and the signals are going all the way through, so I'm raising it like halfway. It's not working properly. And then it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So that's basically what happened to me. My nerve were damaged. The signal couldn't go through. So instead of going all the way to the end, we just go. And that's for every body part you can think of. Anything you can think of, think about the body part, you need your nerve. You need it for your mouth, for your eyes, for your nose, for your lungs, for everything, for your tongue, like whatever, your toes, everything. So nothing was working for me. That's simply what happened. And that's brought me in this situation where I'm in the wheelchair. They did a lot of tests on me, and nothing worked. Finally, they were able to come up with a solution. They said, OK, Monsieur Pierre-Charles, je pense qu'on a une dernière chance, on va essayer un dernier test sur vous. And what they came up as a solution is the C word. Do you know what the C word might be? Chemotherapy. Or in French, chimiothérapie.
What is it?
Like-
When you're
Heal, take care of.
And by the way, I saw you were touching the hands with, that makes a lot of sense because, by the way, chemotherapy is something for, like the cancer patients, they have chemotherapy to get to try to cure the cancer. But what I have, I need chemotherapy. It's not pleasant. It's a last resort. I needed to do that, but when you get injected with chemotherapy with all the toxins that's going inside of your body, you feel weird. You know it's not pleasant. It's not great. I don't wish that on nobody here. But it worked. It was slow, but it did work. So at least finally something worked. Slowly but surely, I'm starting to feel something working. Again, I was paralyzed, so most of my fingers wasn't working. Like maybe like the thumb and 2 fingers were working, but nothing was working. So now some of the fingers are starting to work. I'm like, okay, good. Okay, this one's moving a little bit. This one not bad. The thumb is moving. I could maybe raise my arm a little bit. So I'm like, okay, finally I have some good news. I've been in the hospital for months. Nothing's working, and I didn't know what was happening. And now I'm starting to move a little bit. So I'm like, okay, thank God, you know. Oh, by the way, before I continue, anybody had any questions? Because I know I'm talking a lot, but anybody needs to know about the C word? No, perfect. Don't be shy if you have any questions. Here is me doing rehabilitation.
Oh, yes.
Because even though I'm getting all the treatment, I'm getting so many needles in me, that's good, but I have to learn everything back again. So it's like if I'm a toddler, like a baby. I know you guys are in grade 6, but it's a long time ago. But you remember when you guys were a baby, you gotta learn how to walk, fall on your butt, you get back up, you learn how to eat. Well, that's what I have to learn. I'm a grown man, right? I'm older than everyone here, and I have to learn things that you guys know how to do already. But I couldn't do it anymore. So this example here, I'm here walking. I'm learning how to walk because I cannot walk anymore. I'm using a walker, or in French, une marchette. And even there, I need two specialists to help me walk so I don't fall down. So you see, I'm here walking, taking my time. And I didn't walk like that for like 4 months. Before that, I wasn't walking at all. So this is like it's new to me. I'm like, oh wow, I'm walking again. How do we walk? I forgot how to walk. Oh, left, right, left. That's what I was doing. Yeah. Even looking at this, it's still weird to see. You know, like. And now I'm at the end, and I'm shaking. I'm shaking a lot because I'm not used to it. So now I got to learn how to sit down. I have to learn how to sit down. Like, this is crazy, you know? Like, yes.
A question: when you are paralyzed, you can speak?
You speak. Very good question. So you know when I show you the example with the cable, and I said that the nerves it goes all the way through your body. You got nerves everywhere. Well, in your face you got nerves too. You got nerves for your eyes. You got nerves for your nose, for your cheeks, for your lips, for your tongue. You know, when you speak, you need your tongue, and your lips to pronounce. That wasn't working properly. So you see, I'm talking to you like that. You guys understand what I'm saying? Que ça soit en anglais ou en français, tout le monde me comprend. Well, when I was paralyzed because I wasn't working, that's how I was talking. Because I can't move my lips. So the lips are not helping me say the words, and my tongue either. So I'm. So people around me are pretending to understand what I'm saying, but they don't have no idea what I'm saying. But in my head, I'm like talking normal, like I'm talking to you right now, but to them, they hear. So I had to learn how to talk again. Like I know the words, but I have to learn how to pronounce them. So I had to do a speech therapy, sorry. And somebody had to teach me how to talk properly again, in English and in French. I had to move my lips, I had to move my tongue, I had to pronounce. Again, things that we learn when we're kids, when we're babies, I have to learn all of that stuff again. You know how much that hits the ego? Oh man, that hits the ego a lot, you know? But I have to learn that too. That's a very good question, by the way. Here is me
Non, non, vidéo.
walking again. Very loud. There you go. So there's me again learning how to walk, but this time I'm getting a little better at walking in the walker because I'm doing a lot of it, I'm practicing a lot. Yes? Yeah, ah, il faut aussi me le dire en français.
Was it une sclérose en bloc?
Non, c'était pas la sclérose, mais c'est dans la même famille. Dans le fond, avec la sclérose, c'est pas réversible. C'est lent, c'est plus lent, mais c'est pas réversible. Moi, qu'est-ce que j'ai eu, c'est dans la même famille, puis c'est réversible. C'est pas réversible à 100%. Comme là, je suis devant vous autres, I'm talking to you guys. I'm not 100%, I'll never be 100%, but being here in front of you guys, it's a God bless. I would rather be here talking to you guys, sweating, being nervous, than being where I was, you know, so I would take that anytime. So, no, to answer your question, it's not the same thing, but it's in the same family. And me, it's reversible, and me, also, it's chronic, too, so there's that also. Yes.
But how do you get this
How did I got the sickness or the disease? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't have no health history. I was someone that was in shape. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I'm active, but for some reason I landed on that. It landed on me. I have no idea where I got it, and I've done a lot of tests that I'm not gonna pronounce right now because it's too hard to pronounce these words, and they couldn't find where did it come from. They even did a blood test, and they took the blood and they sent it, I think in California, like somewhere in the States. They said, okay, we're gonna examine it over there, and I never got any answer. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess they don't know. Nobody never answered me, so it's one of those things where I'll never know. Now I'm at peace with it, but it haunted me for a long time because I didn't understand how I this and why it happened to me. So, you know, yes.
Ça t'a pris combien de temps la réadaptation?
Ok, la réadaptation. Parfait, bonne question. Ben, tout d'abord, là, j'étais à l'hôpital. Alors, en total, comme je l'ai dit avant, c'était 9 mois. Après que je suis passé à l'hôpital, j'étais en réhabilitation pendant au-dessus de 2 ans. Je dirais au moins un bon 2 ans et demi de réhabilitation. And when I mean rehabilitation, I mean physiotherapist, because I have to learn how to move, to function, to do all the basic stuff that we could all do today. Occupational therapist, that's to learn. Like I have to learn like stuff like how to pick up a water bottle, how to open a water bottle, how to pick up a pen, like how to stand straight and not fall down because I'm shaking. I have to learn all that stuff. So I have to learn that. Kinesiologist, that's another physical function. The speech therapist that I mentioned earlier. Also in rehabilitation, I also had to speak with a psychologist, psychologue. Because don't forget, again, you guys see me here, like I'm feeling better, but for a long time it played with my head. I can't even explain it. Like I was not in a good place. I was like the worst position, the worst state possible. I didn't know what's happening and I was depressed. So I need to speak with somebody to help me out, to help me get out of this, to have motivation, to get out of my situation and to have resilience. So all of that, to answer your question, it took me 2 years and a half. And even after I was finished, I was still continuing because I have to learn everything again. I have to learn how to drive. I have to learn how to drive a truck. I have to learn how to do a lot of stuff again. So it still continues as of this day. Yeah, sorry.
I think that costs a lot, or is it just free because it costs a lot?
Okay, I like that question.
Yeah.
So
It seems.
remember this, everybody. Everybody, we all live in Quebec, Canada.
Yeah.
we have free healthcare. Thank God we have free healthcare. Like-
Healthcare is when you're something.
Ouais, la santé. C'est gratuit. Alors, si vous êtes malade, dans l'hôpital ou à la clinique, vous allez voir le médecin, vous donne des prescriptions, vous guérissent, c'est gratuit. Oui, on paie avec nos taxes, mais c'est gratuit. Everything that I have here, it was free. But if I was in another country, this would have cost a lot of money. Like, it would cost more than a house. It will cost probably more than 2 houses because we're talking about the room, the service, the treatments. It adds up. It costs a lot of money. So, I'm glad I'm in Canada. I'm glad we're here. So no, it didn't cost nothing. Yeah. Yes. Oui, mon permis de conduire, en fait, je l'avais perdu. Parce que, en fait, aussitôt que ils m'ont vu tomber à terre, ils m'ont dit, OK, toi, ton permis, on va le suspendre pour l'instant. Parce qu'il dit, toi, là, c'est sûr et certain, tu ne touches pas aucun volant. Pas de permis. Alors, ils ont suspendu mon permis. Et moi, j'avais le gros permis. Moi, je pouvais conduire un camion, je pouvais conduire même les gros camions. J'avais un bon permis. Ils ont dit, OK, on suspend ton permis. Alors, après mon réhabilitation, j'ai dû aller refaire mes examens pour avoir mon permis. Là maintenant, j'ai mon permis. J'ai eu peut-être comme 3-4 ans après que j'étais malade. Alors, là, maintenant, j'ai tout maintenant. Je suis content que je l'ai. Une fois que tu l'as, tu es tellement content d'être capable de conduire encore parce que je me dépendais sur tout le monde. Et à la fin, j'aimais pas ça. J'aimais avoir mon propre auto. Merci. Yes.
Vous êtes né dans quel pays?
Je suis né dans quel pays?
Ouais.
En fait, je suis né, c'est drôle, je suis né ici. Ouais, je suis né ici. Moi, en fait, je suis haïtien, jamaïcain, québécois-canadien, puis un peu d'américain. Je suis citoyenneté canadienne. Ça aussi, ça m'aide aussi par rapport à mes traitements ici, parce que je suis canadien. Je suis reconnu comme un Canadien, alors ça m'a aidé par rapport à ma réhabilitation. Ils m'ont donné les services comme dans le fond, je suis né ici, alors ça m'a beaucoup aidé. Moi, si je serais en Jamaïque ou en Haïti, aux États-Unis, ça c'est une autre histoire. Mais je veux pas embarquer là-dedans, ça c'est une autre affaire. Yes.
Like, can we die because of this disease?
Good question. You can. The chance of dying is not high, but it's gonna bring you close to a situation that is not good for you, if you don't treat it properly. And what helped me is that I was already someone that was in shape. So even though I had all of this, even if I had all the injections, and trust me, I had a lot of needles, I was in good health. So it was a little easier, because if not, then let's say if I had like problems with my heart or with sugar or salt, then this could have been much worse for me. So at least there's that, but I wouldn't have died right away from it. Maybe eventually, because I wouldn't be able to move. So thank God that didn't happen. But, yes.
Mais comment ça, vous êtes jamaïcain, américain et canadien?
Ben parce que c'est mes parents, parce que j'ai des mix de mes parents aussi. C'est pour ça que c'est très éclectique. C'est tout du monde des îles. C'est pour ça. Ah, justement, pendant qu'on parle de ça, et vous me voyez, je vais vous montrer qu'est-ce que je porte. Ça, pour les mains, c'est ça que je porte maintenant. Je les porte encore, mais moins souvent. Ça, c'est des orthèses. On appelle ça des orthèses de poignet. Parce qu'avant, mon poignet, parfois, il était toujours comme ça. Ouais. Parce que n'oublie pas, j'avais pas de force. Ça marchait pas, alors je ne pouvais pas lever mon poignet. Les nerfs, ça affecte les poignets aussi. Alors, si tu n'as pas de signal qui passe, mais ton poignet reste comme ça. Mais ça, c'est dangereux parce que, on va dire, vous accrochez quelque chose qui bouge, puis tu ne peux pas lever ton poignet, puis ton poignet, il tombe dans un mécanisme, tu perds ta main, là. C'est très dangereux. Puis aussi, ça m'aide à écrire, ça m'aide à lever des objets lourds. Je ne les porte pas tout le temps, mais parce que là, mon poignet marche mieux, mais de temps en temps, je les utilise. Vous pouvez même le voir, puis là, je vais te le passer, tu peux le passer aux autres élèves. En passant, ils sont propres, ceux-là ne sont pas trop utilisés, alors ça, c'est correct. Mais ça donne une idée. Et pour mes jambes, pour mes pieds, je porte ce type d'orthèse. Ça, on appelle ça des orthèses tibiales. Parce que ça a affecté mes pieds. Je peux marcher, mais j'ai besoin de les porter. Sinon, je vais avoir de la misère à me promener partout. Comme là, je les porte. Ils sont là maintenant. Ça fait partie de moi. Like, this is me. This is part of me. This is my identity. If I don't have this, I do not function. I can do nothing. This too is not cheap. But I needed it, and the government, again, thank you, government, they were able to get me this to function. You can pass this around so you can see. You can even hit it too to see how strong it is. Before I used to have the plastic one, but now it's a carbon one. It's like a strong metal to help me stand straight. So if I didn't show it to you guys would have never know that I'm wearing it, but I am wearing it on both feet. Yes?
Yeah, like the limb is very like this every night.
Well, how can I say it? I use it, but I'm gonna probably need it for the rest of my life, honestly. Even the one for my foot, I'm gonna use it, yeah, pretty much, because I don't think it's ever gonna be 100%, unless some miracle happen in technology or something. Somebody come up with something new and they can fix it. But if not, then no, I'm gonna probably wear it. Because right now I got, you guys know what the tendon d'Achille?
Yes.
Okay, well, my tendons, mes tendons, ils fonctionnent pas. Si t'as pas de tendon qui fonctionne, mais tu peux pas marcher comme il faut, tu peux pas propulser, tu peux pas pousser tes pieds comme vous faites d'habitude quand on marche. Quand on marche, on doit pousser. Mais mes tendons ne fonctionnent pas comme il faut, alors je ne peux pas le pousser comme du monde. Je suis obligé de porter des orthèses pour être capable de pousser puis de marcher. So that's part of me now. I have to wear that all the time. There's a picture of me again. Obviously, I have to strike a pose, as usual. Yeah.
Do you still work out like before you had the disease or you stopped?
I still work out, yeah. Actually, I work out even more now because I have to get all my muscles back, or most of it. So, if you guys are finished?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. I'll take it. So, no, yeah, I still work out at the gym. It was hard in the beginning because I can't do the same thing as before. Because before, I used to hang up in the air. I used to do everything. I was doing cartwheels. I was doing a whole lot of stuff. I was doing headstands and everything. So I can't do that anymore. So now I gotta find other ways to work out. So when I go to the gym, I only use the machines I could use, or the dumbbells, or the barbell. So I still work out a lot. So at least I could get all my muscles functioning, and I could function, like every day, and lift stuff all by myself. But that's a very good question. Yes.
Avec ça, c'est toi qui choisis ta chaussure ou t'es obligé de mettre ta chaussure dessus?
Au début, c'est eux autres qui me fournissaient un chaussure, mais les chaussures qu'ils me fournissaient sont laids. Ils sont pas beaux. moi, je suis un gars qui porte des marques, je porte des Jordan, je porte des Nike, je porte des On. Puis là, maintenant, je peux les porter.
Là, tu portes des Under Armour.
Là, je porte aussi des Under Armour, mais là, maintenant, je suis obligé de porter des souliers qui sont larges, qui sont wide. Parce que là, j'ai des orthèses dans mes chaussures, mais les orthèses, ça prend de la place. Alors ça veut dire qu'avant, j'avais beaucoup de souliers, j'en avais plein. Puis j'ai dû donner la moitié de mes souliers parce que je ne pouvais plus les porter avec les orthèses. Alors j'ai donné des Jordan à des amis, des Nike, je donnais tout, puis je ne pouvais plus les porter.
Mais là, tu portes des John John.
Oui, là, j'ai pas avec moi, mais j'ai un paire de Jordan que je peux porter, mais je peux pas porter les couleurs que je veux. Je suis obligé de porter certaines souliers, alors je suis obligé d'aller chercher loin pour les porter. Ouais, yes.
Non,
Ok, no problem. Je vais essayer je vais prendre ta question, puis après ça, je vais essayer de passer à la...
Yes,
Yeah.
it has to. Et ça te dérange vraiment quand tu mets le truc de ta professeur. Est-ce que ça te dérange un peu, genre, ici?
Oui, un peu, mais je l'ajuste pour moi. Alors, ça me dérange plus autant. Au début, ça me dérangeait au début, mais c'est comme un custom fit, merci. Alors, là, si je vois quelque chose qui me dérange, je m'en vais voir l'orthésiste, puis il l'arrange pour que ça soit convenable pour moi, puis ça me fait pas mal. Puis j'ai même aussi une semelle en dedans aussi qui m'aide pour pas avoir mal aux pieds. Alors, dans le fond, tout est ajustable pour moi. Puis,
Est-ce que tu peux encore sauter, courir, puis etc. ou-
je peux, mais pas comme que je faisais avant. Comme je peux courir. Je peux le faire avec ces orthèses, mais je le fais pas souvent parce que ça casse facilement, puis ça coûte, c'est long à arranger. Mais j'ai une autre paire d'orthèses que j'ai pas avec moi, qui est plus dynamique, où ce que je peux courir puis je peux sauter avec. Mais ceux-là, j'ose plus le faire parce que ça casse tout le temps, puis je dois attendre 1 mois, 2 mois avant d'avoir une nouvelle paire, puis je peux pas attendre longtemps, je suis pas patient. C'est qu'il me le faut tout de suite. So, non, je peux le faire, mais avec modération, modification. Ouais.
Est-ce que tu dis dans tes shoes, tu as des orthèses, genre pour.
Oui, dans ces souliers-là, je porte des orthèses tibiales, puis j'ai aussi des orthèses plantaires.
Ouais.
So, ouais, dedans les souliers, j'ai des orthèses plantaires parce que, à cause que je peux pas bouger mes pieds comme il faut, ils sont obligés de mettre des nouvelles orthèses pour pas que j'ai des cornes puis que ça me fasse mal. Dans le fond, il faut qu'ils ajustent tout pour moi. Tout doit être ajusté pour moi maintenant. Mais ils ont fait un bon travail, ils ont tout ajusté, là, je me sens bien. Alors, ici, rapidement, mais on voit ici en train de manger. You see me eating. You remember, like I said earlier, I couldn't do nothing, so I couldn't eat. So I have to learn how to eat again. So I'm a grown man learning how to eat food. And look at this hospital food. Oh, it doesn't look good, eh? No, eh? I know, I had the same expression as you guys. But that's the only thing I could eat. Because I couldn't eat anything else. That's the only food that they have. So it's not like your mother's food. There's no flavor, there's no spice. None of that, like great food from home. There's none of that. The hospital food. So that's what I was eating, and I'm using my sprint at that time to try to eat. And you see, like I'm taking my time, and I'm shaking because I'm learning again. But I know how to eat before, but I forgot how to eat, so I'm doing it again, and I'm learning just like a child. So, and I'm raising my arm now. I can raise it again, which I'm happy. I couldn't do it back then. And
Now you
here,
yeah, you can check now.
I'm again doing rehabilitation, and I'm holding to stay in. I'm working on staying in place, and I'm working on holding the cone in the air and passing it behind my back in the front. This is a cone, and look at me. I'm shaking, like I'm sweating. I'm hot, like it's a workout, because I'm learning everything back again. So these are little things that everybody could do, but I couldn't do before. So I'm doing all of this stuff. And once I'm finished, I'm so tired that I take a nap because I have no more energy. I'm doing everything back again, and I'm even trying to do a squat. You see, like I'm shaking. I'm trying to do it, getting back up. That was a part of my rehabilitation, but I did much more than that. Yes.
Est-ce que maintenant, tu fais genre de la muscu et tout comme ça?
Ah oui, là que je suis au gym, je fais beaucoup plus de musculation parce que j'essaie de reprendre les muscles que j'ai perdus. Je vais jamais être comme les photos qu'on a vues au début, ça c'est impossible maintenant, mais j'essaie de prendre le plus de masse possible parce que je veux pas avoir l'air maigre avec un gros ventre non plus là. Tu comprends, comme faut que je prenne les muscles pour que j'ai un dos plus fort, que j'ai des jambes plus fortes pour être capable de fonctionner comme tous les jours. Parce que sinon, ben, je vais avoir beaucoup de misère à faire le quotidien, puis je veux pas que ça m'arrive. Dans le fond, je veux vivre comme tout le monde, je veux retrouver ma vie, mon autonomie. Alors c'est pour ça que je continue à faire de la musculation. Yep.
What is the name from
The condition?
the... No, what is the name your dog?
Oh, the dog. Oh, the name of my dog is Jada. Jada. Yeah, it's Jada, my pug.
It's a girl?
Oh, it's a girl, yeah. Yeah. I was so happy to go back home and see my dog too, by the way.
Did they remember you?
Yeah, dogs, they do, yeah. They have good memories.
So
This is another video of me doing another rehabilitation, but this time I'm on the Stairmaster.
yeah.
And before, again, I was paralyzed. I was just learning how to walk. I couldn't go on the Stairmaster, because if I go on the Stairmaster back then, I would have shaken, I would have fallen back up. And I would hit my head, and I would be back in the hospital again, which is not what I want. So, well, I'm supposed to show a video, but it's probably loading technology. So anyways, I was on the Stairmaster trying to practice, we're doing a workout. So that's another progression that I was doing. And here you see me at the end, when I finished the rehabilitation at the center. I'm on a bike. They told me, okay, well, is there something that you like to try to do again that you couldn't do before? And I said to myself, okay, I would love to ride a bike again, because I couldn't ride a bike, I couldn't move. So I tried to practice riding on a bike. I was super scared. Again, I'm a grown man. You guys ride bikes better than me back then. I still had to learn how to ride a bike. So I ride on the bike. They hold me in the back, like, if like father and son, like, okay, you're doing good, all right. I'm telling you, I was a kid. Then I got more confident. I ride the bike. I got better, and I got better. And you see me with this picture, like, very happy.
It feels
So, like, yeah, full of excitement. I'm like, wow, okay, this is great. I'm riding a bike again. So when I see myself in this picture, it brings a lot of emotions to me, because I'm like, okay, wow. I was in the lowest of lows, and I was able to get myself back up. And obviously, I had a lot of support around me. A lot of people helped me. But what was very important in this is be motivated and to have resilience. Resilience is a big word, and resilience, this is an example also for you guys. When you guys go through like hard periods in your life, because it's gonna happen, you guys are still like, you guys are young, you're gonna go through challenges, it's normal. You have to have resilience to get through it. It's gonna be hard, but once you get through any hard period or anybody around you, you're gonna thank yourself for it, and you're gonna probably have a big smile like me. Because you know that, okay, you went through something hard, but you were able to overcome it and be on the other side, just like what happened here. Sorry, you had a question?
no.
No? Okay, perfect. You had a question? No, okay, I thought you raised your hand. Before I leave you guys, I have to show you guys something really cool. So remember when I told you guys in the beginning that I was doing background, I'm an actor and stuff like that? Well, when I went back, I said to myself, okay, well, I'd like to do more acting again. You know, like I'm feeling better. I want to go back and do it again because I enjoy it. So I started, even during the pandemic, no less, I started to do a little bit more, you know, get more commercials. I did some background, and I landed on a very good commercial that you guys probably have already seen on TV. So I'm going to show it to you right now. Tell me if you recognize it.
Hey, he's an actor. He's an actor.
Yeah.
Here.
Mais finalement, là, le bruit qui venait de mon silencieux, ben c'était grave.
Rendez-vous pas là.
Rendez-vous chez .s.
Et pour vous aider à rouler sans stress, on vous offre jusqu'à 195 $ de rabais sur les pneus Goodyear sélectionnés.
Have you guys already saw this commercial?
I don't remember.
Well, it's been on TV, especially during the hockey games.
Yeah.
That was me. That was me after everything that you saw earlier. So after I was at the hospital, I was in the chair, I was in the rehab, I was in the bicycle, all of that stuff. So I worked my way back up. It was hard, it was long, it was very challenging. And I was able to work my way back up to appear in a commercial again. And then the commercial that's nationwide, that everybody that has TV could see it. So this is to show you guys, if you guys are resilient, if you guys are motivated, if you guys believe in yourself, you'll be able to get out of any situation and be in the same situation that I am right now. Where I was sick and I never thought I was going to be in a commercial, but yet there I am, and I'm in a nationwide commercial, and that's with my handicap. So everything is possible with resilience. Yes.
When you were in the hospital, was it like in 2020?
That was in 2019.
So in 2020 you were in
Rehabilitation?
yeah, was
Yeah.
it more difficult because of COVID?
Good question. First of all, I'm happy I wasn't in the hospital during COVID because that would have been, that would have been good. During rehabilitation, when I started rehabilitation, COVID was about to start. In the beginning, it was close, so I couldn't go. But actually, that turned out to be good for me because a lot of people go in rehabilitation, a lot of seniors, older people, but they were scared of COVID. They didn't want to go. So there was a lot of room, there was a lot of empty classes. And that everybody, all the specialists, they were there and they're waiting. Okay, well, there's nobody there. So they told me, okay, well, do you want to come more, do you want to come like every day? Do you want to come more than once a week? And I was like, yes. I was going to say a bad word there, but I was like, heck yes, I want to come because I want to get back on my feet. I want to start to feel like I feel before. So I went to rehab every single day, which was not a good idea in the beginning because I got tired. I did too much and I got very tired. So then I started to go, like we started to fix it up and I was going every day, but at least like 2 hours a day. And it helped me get back on my feet and it helped me get everything back. So I got my strength back, I got my functions back, I got my motricity back. Every little thing that I lost, I was able to get it back during COVID because nobody was there. So it accelerated. So it helped me out finally. Any other questions? I appreciate that thank you very much.
Yeah, that's really
I guess it's just maybe like one thing I can leave everyone with right today is even all the pictures, everything that you see, what's important, guys, no matter what happened to you in life, you have to be resilient.
What is resilient to you guys, huh?
Yeah, what is
Yeah,
resilient?
don't tell me resilient. What does it mean to you? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Rachel?
I think it kind of it's sort of persevere, like
Yeah.
being perseverant.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah.
Persévérant ou résistant.
Ouais. Yes, yes. Dans le fond, le terme, là, la résilience, là, en psychologie, sûrement que vous savez, Mike, là, c'est que après la Deuxième Guerre mondiale, il y a un psychologue là, super connu dans l'Europe, Boris, j'ai oublié son nom de famille. En tout cas, il est super. Boris quelque chose, j'ai oublié le nom de famille. Boris, oui. Et lui, il a étudié dans le fond, il a fait comme des études en psychologie en lien avec les personnes là, qui ont vécu dans les camps de concentration. Les camps de concentration lors des nazis.
Ah, ça, ouais.
Oui, et dans le fond, il a étudié finalement comment que les gens ont réagi. Tu sais, à cette époque-là, il n'y avait pas nécessairement de thérapie après tout ce qu'ils ont vécu, tout ça. Et dans le fond, c'est lui qui a comme apporté toute la théorie là, de la résilience dans la psychologie. Dans le fond, ce que ça veut dire, c'est que tu vas passer par des périodes difficiles, tu vas vivre des choses difficiles. Être résilient, c'est comment, c'est faire face à ces choses, à ces difficultés-là, et puis réagir comme, pas nécessairement de façon positive, mais faire face du mieux que tu peux.
Ouais.
Yes. Puis moi, je trouve que c'est vraiment un bel exemple, là, l'histoire de Mike. Là, c'est impressionnant. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez? Ouais. C'est vraiment c'est impressionnant là, de voir là, comment vous avez surmonté tout ça.
Juste le fait que je suis devant vous autres et que je parle devant tout le monde. Oui, je suis nerveux. Oui, je n'avais pas de m'essuyer le front, mais je viens de loin. Alors, moi, quand que je suis ici, c'est comme un godsend. Comme, tu sais, moi, je ne prends pas ça comme acquis, la santé. Je ne vais jamais prendre ça comme acquis. Donc, tu sais, je suis très reconnaissant d'être devant vous et de parler de mon histoire.
Vous aviez quel âge là, quand ça vous est arrivé?
Quand ça m'est arrivé, j'avais 39 ans.
Ah oui, vous paraissez jeune.
Ah, merci.
Vous?
Dans la photo, je ne paraissais pas tellement jeune, là, je peux vous le dire. Ça m'a donné un coup de vieillesse.
You look like in 25, 30 now. You're way older than
I was
that.
way older than that. But again, I took very care of myself. Yeah. I'm not 45. Thank you, guys. Sorry? What? CIDP. Yeah, CIDP. Charlie, Daniel, Peter. Because the word is too long, so it's just say CIDP. When you're gonna find it, you type it, you're gonna find it right away. Yes.
Boris Cyrulniak.
Ok, voilà.
Regardez, là, c'est vraiment intéressant. Même sur YouTube, il a comme des.